Good morning. I need a little yoga. Do you need a little yoga? Oh my gosh. I thought I would do another little segment today. See if you want to do some yoga with me. And actually, it helps me. It makes me get my butt on the mat. And I just want to talk just briefly about smiling. I was coming home on the subway last night, and you know when you see people talking on the phone and they just start doing this? You know that they've just heard something that has touched their heart, that they're talking to a loved one, they feel loved, and then I always love to see these people, and I wonder if, we could, and it made me feel happy. Made me feel happy last night just watching someone else smile. So it can really light up other people's worlds when we smile. And I know I look a little bit like a crazy lady sometimes walking down the streets of New York smiling at people, but you can brighten someone's day. And it doesn't cost anything to just smile at somebody. So let's do some yoga. Again, I've just put on a little moodscape music, and we'll go through some sun salutations and see where we take it from there. All right? Set up my camera. That's about right. Got it on an angle here. So let's just see how we woke up today. Or maybe you're watching this later in the day, see what you've been doing all day. Generally, we kind of throw our bodies around the planet, in and out of the car, in and out of the front door, in and out of your chair at your office. And in my case, I am dodging people around the streets of New York. It's very athletic. Trying not to run into people. So if you're doing this in your morning, we also don't know what we've done at night. I mean, all you have to do is take one look at your hair in the morning and realize, man, there's been some activity. Oh, there's rarely a day where you tuck yourself into bed at night and you wake up in the same position. I mean, the hair's all crazy, the pillows are everywhere, which means our bodies were everywhere, doing whatever we do when we sleep. So we're just going to try to work out some of the kinks. As I mentioned in this previous video, I have a little tweak in my back. It's still there, but it's slowly dissipating. I respect it. I know that it's there, but I'm not going to let it lead my band. So as you start to practice, if you have some sort of little thing going on for you, whether it's a physical boo-boo or an emotional boo-boo, respect it. Try not to light a match under it. Try not to blow it up, make it bigger than it actually is. But let's not let it lead our bands. It does not get to be at the front of our parade. All the good stuff that's going on in your life right now, let that be what you lead with. So let's just take our own moments to check in. Our palms are open, our shoulders are relaxed. Palms open is pushing the button to start your car, okay? Kind of hanging out like this, not really going anywhere. I'm ready to start to practice my yoga, moving away from whatever else I was just doing. And I'm going to take some time to deal with this big body of ours and soothe our electric thoughts that are always sparking everywhere. And just slow down. the best way I like to start is to start to listen to the breath. And if you're quiet, you can hear it. It's always there. But a lot of the chatter that's in our life, bit of a bully, I guess. I know a bully is kind of a buzzword right now, but a lot of outside stuff bullies our breath. And our breath is that one thing. It's that one passy, that one pacifier, that one salve that can calm us down. The breath is also a truth teller. If the breath is racing, our minds are racing. If our breath is calm, then we're calm. I just noticed I have my dishwasher going in the background there. It's trying to grab my attention. Relax your head, your neck. Let's just start to bring a little movement into your body. If you find kind of a tough spot, kind of massage it. Take your hands to it. You know how you like it. And then add the breath. The breath is the salve. Let your knees be soft. Let the breath come up through the ground, through your legs. Feel it rising. At the top of the inhale, hold it for just a moment, and then exhale through the nose. Belly to the back of the body. Control this part of your body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. How about out the mouth? A couple more times. Inhale through the nose and exhale. And actually, my body is just starting to sway, which means I've started to relax. And my body is taking on the rhythm of my breathing. Let's inhale our arms out and up. Shoulders will stay down. Hands don't have to touch. Maybe just let's circle our wrists. And exhale, we'll bring our hands down the center line. Again, like we did in the previous video, the hand of peace. No matter how wonderful your life is right now on this day, there's something somewhere in the world, a sister, a friend, a mother, a father, a neighbor, the dog next door, that needs a little bit of peace. Let's offer it peace. And as we give, we receive it. You give a smile, you're going to get one back. Inhale, arms out to the side. If it feels nice to look up, look up. Nice stretch up. Stretch the side ribs. And exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Move up. Stand strong on your feet. And exhale and down. Inhale, let's reach up. Let's move over to the side. Stretch, breathe. Pour the breath as if you're pouring water on the side of your body. Couple of breaths. If it's too much for you, don't do so much. Just do a little, a little, a little, a little. Inhale up and exhale over to the other side. Belly is in. Whenever you're reaching, your core needs to stabilize. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Let's do that a little quicker. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. The exhale is the reach. The inhale is the return. The exhale, it's an exhale because you're reaching and contracting. You're contracting, it's gotta be an exhale, right? Contract, exhale, like taking air out of a balloon. Contraction. Inhaling up one more time, over to this side. Inhale up and exhale over. Inhale up, open your arms, now we're gonna forward fold. Widen your stance, bend your legs, and forward fold. Again, this is kind of modified, halfway down. My back is flat, my tummy's in. When you're more than halfway down, you can go round and down if you want. And forward fold. Shake your hair out. If you need support, hold on. I know that forward folding is not great for everybody, so what you can do is you bring a chair out in front of you and you can do modified forward fold. If you can't do it all, just do a little. It's okay not to do it all. Forward folding, breathing. It's good to watch the video a couple of times because I know you're trying to do and you're trying to watch at the same time. But nothing we're doing here is complicated. Just really starting from the basics. Forward folding. Take the breath to the low back. Sweep your hands up your shins, contract the belly, open up your arms, inhale. So a half sun salute. Exhale and down. Inhale, arms out and up. Reach up, open the arms, hinge at the hips, belly in, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Your hands can be on the floor or on your shins or on the chair. And all the way up. Stand up, reach up. Let's interlace our fingers. Press and arch back just a little bit. Open the arms and forward fold. Graceful bodies, graceful people. Inhale, halfway up. And you're gonna stretch one leg back. One leg back, left knee down. Knee over the ankle. Take a couple of breaths here. Honestly, if you don't do this a lot, it'll seem like a lot. You can have a chair right here. We're gonna take our front leg back and we're gonna meet in downward facing dog. Hands on the mat, downward facing dog. Feet are gonna be hips distance or better. I'm just getting up to see if you can see my mat. I might have to adjust my camera a little bit. Let's adjust it forward. That might work. But the camera might fall. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna meet you in downward facing dog. Hands are as wide as your shoulders. Let's review this again. No hands out, no hands in. Hands are straight, middle finger is straight. And hands are in line with your shoulders. So if you're in downward facing dog right now and you feel like this, you wanna bring these arms in as wide as your shoulders. Okay, and feet wider than your hips, okay? Feet wider than your hips. So a little wider. Let's bend our right leg. Let's bend the left leg. Let's bend the right leg. Let's bend the left leg. Let's inhale into plank. Plank is here or knees down. It doesn't matter. Knees up, squeeze the belly, chaturanga. Elbows shave the sides of the body. If you need to put your knees down, put your knees down. Roll your shoulders back, cobra pose. Kneecaps are lifted, soften the glutes, exhale and down. Inhale and lift, exhale and down. Roll the shoulders, kneecaps lift, exhale and down. Now you can come up in one piece or you put your knees down, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose, and out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. Take your tailbone and stick your tailbone in the air. Pick a foot, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a foot by the toe, bring it forward. If it only makes it right there, bring it forward. Let's put a knee down. Maybe another breath there. Now we're gonna step forward and forward fold. Step forward, you might have to take a couple of steps. Let's do halfway up. Inhale, catch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach up, and exhale, down the center line. Inhale, reach up, I guess I'm out of the camera. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, step it back, other foot. Maybe knee down. You can get a nice runner's lunge. If you need kind of a big lunge, that kind of feels great on my back. I'm gonna do more of that. Do more in your life of what feels good. And stop chasing after the stuff that just doesn't work. Don't blow a bad situation in the air. Walk away. I'm not gonna do anything that's bad for my hip. I'm just not. I'm not gonna blow it up. I'd rather just deal with it for a couple of weeks and then it'll just dissipate. I'm not fighting with it. Okay, head into downward facing dog. Plant your hands, strong hands. Bring that leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank, strong belly. Knees down if you need to. If you're going to chaturanga with no knees, press yourself forward a little bit, then come down in your one line. Now you can do up dog if you want. Up dog, legs are off the ground, shoulders are away from ears, high on the hands, and that's clearly more advanced than this. But advanced is not better. It's just something that you do. If you're up dog person, do up dog. If you're cobra person, be the cobra. Pick it up, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. You need to shake your hair out, shake your hair out. Where does the head go? Ears along the line of the arms. Not hanging down and not forward. Right along, so if you shifted your head, your ears would close. All right, that's about long enough. Other foot comes forward, look up, and then let's step up. Halfway up and forward fold. All the way up. Make it dramatic. Make it dramatic. All the way up and exhale and down. Let's move into sun salutation B. Arms come up and out. We sit into chair. Chair, tushes back, tail is tucked. Look down, see some toes. See some toes down there. Hands on the hips, or hands out in front of you, or hands in the air. Then we're gonna tuck, dive, fold. Inhale halfway up. Now, whenever you step back, whenever we step back or step forward, we generally have a lead leg. It's like the leg that you stand on every time you get into your pants, okay? Notice it. Notice what you do. Do you always stand on your left leg or do you always stand on your right? In yoga, generally you're gonna step back with your lead leg, your favorite leg. So in this practice, I want you to step back with every other leg, okay? So that you can even things out. Let's see if I can get this. Where's my camera crew? Camera crew, where are you? Oh, I don't have one. Okay, so we're gonna step back with this leg right into what is called the vinyasa, hands on the mat. Take an inhale here, exhale, down to the ground, chaturanga, inhale, cobra or up dog, exhale, pick up the belly, downward facing, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can have your knees on the ground here if you need to. No big hickey. Got a little tweak in my arm there. Gotta get rid of it. Inhale, one leg in the air. Rather than having it open, close it, lift it. Other heel is searching for the ground. Point your toe because it looks pretty. Step it through. and bring it up there. Now you can go to crescent lunge, see the back foot, it's on its toe, or warrior foot. We reviewed this last time. Space between your feet. Look down, see two legs. This leg is in line with this armpit. This leg is in line with that armpit. Inhale, arms lift up. Try to bring that back hip forward and front hip back. So you're doing this kind of motion. Inhale, reach up. Lunge, it's a lunge. Hands down the center line, right through your vinyasa. Vinyasa is too much for you? Skip it. Don't do it. This is skipping it. Right into dog. I'm not going to skip it. Inhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, pick it up. Downward facing. And exhale is an opportunity to release, to let go. Other leg lifts. Again, rather than open, close it, lift it, point it, bring it through. You see how I'm rounding my back? I'm making more space down here for this leg to get through. If I had a flat back, my foot would hit the ground. So round it dynamically up, bring it forward, step into crescent or warrior. Crescent's a little bit more comfortable for me. I'm gonna go with that. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale through the vinyasa. Pick that leg up. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. Traditionally, there are 3 breaths that you take in downward facing dog in Surya Namaskara B. So let's take those 3 breaths back there. You're in downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now you can jump to the top of your mat, jump halfway up, or you step. Step, step. Halfway up, flat back, full fold. Arms out, Utkatasana chair pose. This is just one inhale here, and then exhale, reach up, and then hands to the heart. So for your more advanced yogis, we're gonna pick it up just a little bit. Hand of peace. Powerful, right? Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale is all the way to chaturanga. Knees down if you need to. Inhale, up dog. Legs are off the ground. Switch these feet, right, left, pick it up, downward facing dog. Bring the left foot in a little bit. Inhale, right leg left. So it's gonna look like your left leg on my camera. Point your toes, step it through. That's an exhale. Inhale's lift. And exhales down through the vinyasa. Knees down if you need to. Inhale, cobra or up dog. You decide, press through your hands. Belly lifts, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Step it through. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's take those 3 breaths. Halfway up and fold. Inhale, chair, and exhale to stand. Hands to the heart. In this style of yoga, we move one breath, one movement. But if that's too much for you, you just take more breaths. I mean, modify. Like you do in other parts of your life, like you do in your kitchen. We all modify in our relationships, so don't be hard on yourself. Now I'm talking and doing yoga, so my heart rate's up just a tiny bit, even though really wasn't doing too much right there. But I've been taking it easy, you know? So I'm a little bit out of shape, but we'll get it back. All right, so let's do that again. Surya Namaskara B. Feet at the top of the mat, hands to peace. We'll just do it one more time, then we'll move on. Take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale. You want to do 2 breaths here? Let's do 2 breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. Forward fold. We'll take 2 breaths right there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half up. Step it back. Use that other leg. And it's exhale down to chaturanga. And then inhale, up dog. Press it back. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it through. Place your feet. Inhale up. If you're wobbling around, it's because your feet are too close together. Separate your stance as much as you need to until you feel that balance arrive. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Getting down here, if you need to stabilize on your knee, do what you need to do to make it right for you. Ah, that feels good. Downward facing dog. Left leg or other leg. Point those toes because it looks nice, feels good. Separate until bingo, balance shows up. Reach up. Oh, feels so nice. And then exhale. We'll take it down and we'll take those 3 breaths in up dog. Exhale out the mouth if that feels like the right thing for you. Step or jump to the top of your mat, forward fold. Jumping is not that easy if you're not used to it, so just step. Chair, chair, and then lift up and down. We're gonna move on. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, open your arms, forward fold. Inhale, half up, make it through your vinyasa. Right leg, let's do, I'm gonna do this leg lifts. Now bend it and open it. And do some modern yoga, modern art with your leg, whatever feels good. You're gonna step that through, and we're gonna end up in warrior 2. Put an imaginary line down your mattress. Step on the line. Back up a little bit. Step on the line. Pull a string out of your back of your front heel and line it up with the back arch, and then drop your back heel back. Arms out to the side. Now it feels good for me to bend a little more, but you kind of bend to where it feels good for you. Now it's a matter of feeling good, and you can also still breathe. If you can't breathe, it's not right for you. Let's turn this palm, hand on the hip, lift up, reverse warrior. Couple of choices for the head, looking straight forward, looking up, or looking back and down. Chest, rather than going forward, stay side. It's a side pose. Remove side angle. This hand goes on the hip, This arm goes straight up in the air. You can look down and see if your foot's still in the right spot. You want your foot. Again, where's my camera person when I need them? Okay. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Oh, there we go. Foot out of alignment makes the knee out of alignment. You see that? This way, externally rotated. We want right on the money. 12 o'clock foot, and see my knee wagging around? No, no, no. We want knee over the foot, just like that. Okay? Put this back. Warrior two. Space between ears and shoulders. Chest is facing this way. Knee, ankle, arms there. Gaze just goes right over the cliff of the last finger you can see. Inhale, reverse up, stretching the side waist. Side angle pose. Let's do that 3 times. Squeeze your belly in. Arms are reached out. So extra points and comments. What is the belly doing when arms are reaching? This is an exhale. This is an inhale. This is an exhale. This is an inhale. One more. Take it up to warrior two. Let's take our hands down. Watch my back foot. It's got to turn. It's got to turn. It's got to turn. Do you see that turning? Hand to the floor. Pick this foot up. Inhale. Exhale through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, pull it back. Downward facing dog. I'm just going to turn my body around. So I'm going to be facing, actually I'll just have to turn my mat around a little bit. We'll do this. So now you're going to sweep the other leg forward. Warrior two. See the difference between this, what my chest is doing, and that? Okay, you want this. So that there's like a rectangle. If you took a string here, shoulder to shoulder, down to the hips, rather than leaning forward or leaning back or twisting, you want as if you're facing a mirror, right? Now look at your foot. Again, you want your foot and the knee going the same direction. And I really have to take that back rib back, space between ears and shoulders, and then bend until it feels so nice. Woo, I feel like I'm working too. Hello, legs. Hello, legs. Inhale, reverse. Reach out. Put an arm here. Again, you see my chest turning. Turn the chest open. Little bit of a little hello back. Hello back. So I'm not going to really open up too much. Inhale, reverse, and then take it side angle. I'm not going to go as far. My back just said, oh no you don't. I'm going to listen to my back. I need my back. It's not the boss of me. Look at all the yoga I've just done. Just got to a spot where it was just like, I'm listening. I want you to listen to. Listen to your body. It's telling you. Oh, it's got volumes of information for you. How about the breath? And then just be as graceful as you want to be. Make it your dance. Make it your art. It's nice to have this nice music on, nice and graceful music. Kind of encourages grace in the body. Good, let's take our hands out here. Rather than trying to, we're gonna wanna bring our legs in together, but rather than moving the front leg, you move the back leg. Toe heel, bring this one in, and into the horse stance. Hey, if anybody knows how to get my TV to go dark, but to keep the music on, you just mail me, email me, PM me. Okay, hello legs. We love our legs. We love our legs. We love our legs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Let's take one arm under, one arm over. Now here's where we want to be, but then I can't see you. All right, I just can't see you right now. Now, a lot of times I see people pulling, especially men. You guys have nice big shoulders. You can't do this. Rather than struggling. Hey, here's a tip. If your face goes wonky, it's wonky in the body. The face is the telltale sign of our lives. So much of what we are expressing comes through our faces. Even a little bit of a squint can tell you something. Oh, she needs glasses. No, just kidding. So, nice face. It feels nice in the body. Stretching the back. Let's give ourselves a break here. Inhale, we reach up. And let's do the other side. Notice what happens to the face. The face goes squinty, something's going on. Try to keep calm in the face and pour in the breath. Calm in the face, pour in the breath. Reach up. Other side. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Let's visit warrior two again. Arms nice and strong. See this foot, turn it in. This foot, turn it out. I'll get on camera. Try to stay on camera just a little bit. Let's visit this. Inhale. Reverse. Exhale with any modification you need. Inhale. And then we're going to straighten. Now, important alignment here. Let's take some time for some alignment. I'm going to turn my mat again. I don't know where my prop person went. There we go. I'm going to go to triangle pose. So do you see how my foot and my knee are lined up? You see how this is not lined up? Not lined up, but straight. Look down, and if your foot was at 12 o'clock, you want your knee at 12 o'clock. You see my back foot just poking out there? If I lean forward, you can just see my heel. That's what you want. You want heel to arch alignment. If you see this, you can see most of your foot. Back here. You want to just see a little toe, little heel, little toe, little heel. Reach out. Put your hand on your thigh or hand on your shin. Other arm's going to go in the air for triangle. Adjust your feet. The shoulder sometimes rolls in. Roll it out. Look up or down. It's the next choice. N-E-C-K, not N-E-X-T. Next. If your neck says look up, look up. Not great for my back. I'm going to get out of this. Warrior two. We're going to straighten. Take a vinyasa if you want more advanced students. Take vinyasa. So I'm going to take my vinyasa, hands to the ground, inhale into plank, exhale chaturanga, inhale, breathe in, lift your belly, downward facing dog. Step the other leg forward. You can kind of throw this arm over to help you up. Line up, foot, shin, knee, thigh. You see a little toe, little heel, little toe, little heel. Oh, shift your hips back. The side, it looks like this. You're here, you shift. You shift your hips back, you reach out. Keep space between ears and shoulders, and then take it down. So rather than closing, opening. Too much, lay it down. I like to look down. Definitely a balance pose, right? Oh, Trikonasana, triangle. Maybe bring your arms in before you come back out to warrior two. And arms come down. It's the back foot that moves. Toe heel, and then we can step easy. And then just kind of traverse your mat. Oh, maybe just a couple of times. Good. To the middle of your mat, inhale, reach up, and exhale, gonna come down and forward fold. Hands to the mat, step one leg down, and then the other. Swivel your legs around. And I think we're gonna call the class now. So always take a little bit of rest, even 5 minutes, 2 minutes, just to lay down. I'm gonna do a little, maybe we'll do a little hip opener, maybe, before I leave you. So I like to step my feet just like this, lift up and cross one over. That's a pretty big hip opener for my back. See, sometimes I see this kind of lounging here. You'll be off the work there. Try to set up, sit up, and then the breath. The face be soft. If you need more, you can toe heel this one over. I know you yogis that do a lot of yoga, you're gonna wanna go to double pitch. This has always been a challenging pose for me. I've never been really able to do this one, even in my days where I was doing, yoga, teaching 3 classes a day. So, and always support here. So rather than kind of lounging, getting off the work, get right on top. Get right on top. Get in the work zone. Now this foot, I'm lifting up a little bit. We don't want any pressure on this knee, so I'm taking a little pressure off the knee just by holding the foot, pouring the breath. Oh, this feels so good. Some people tell me they hate this pose. Back off a little bit. Maybe you need to actually just be back here, okay? That feels great. That feels great. Ugh. Hello, hips. Oh, one time my students, Ashley Marston, are you out there? She said to me one time, in the middle of class, we were doing something like, she's like, hips don't lie. I'm like, that's right, Ashley. Hips, they do not lie. Now it's okay to slide this leg out if this foot is not on the knee. It's okay to slide it out. You see how my foot's not on my knee, okay? I always like to kind of do the other side before we move on. This kind of feels good too. Lean forward a little bit if it feels nice. Let's go in the direction of nice. Go in the direction of nice. Now I've leaned forward a little bit. To sit up, I'm gonna start with the belly. Belly, lift, engage. I'm gonna pick up this foot. I'm just gonna turn my body so you don't have a foot in your face, and I'm gonna straighten this leg out. So shoulders down. That feels really nice too. Sometimes we avoid things that are good for us. I know I do. I mean, I do a lot of yoga on my own, but I have to tell you, this is not unlike opening up my yoga studio, unlocking the door, turning this video on, holding my own feet to the fire for yoga. I'm gonna bring that leg down. Let's switch to the other side. Lift up, cross over. Hips are as different as coins. You can pick up 2 pennies And none of them in the whole wide world are gonna look the same. Just like hips. Hips are like pennies. I like to move around a little bit, but make sure you're still not slouching. You're lifting. And then on the breath. If you need more, walk that foot over, sit straight up. You gotta take control from your center. Sit straight up. I'll square to you. I love these yoga pants. They're not actually yoga pants. They're from Athleta. They're like About Town pants, but they're stretchy and they're cool. I think they're called the Brooklyn pant. I bought them in 3 colors because they're so comfortable. Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid thinking about my hip right now. Talking about fashion, function, about pants. Get back on the breath. Listen to that breath. Lean back, control. I'm just gonna turn again, no foot in your face. And I'd rather have a nice, elegant spine than having to get this leg straight. I see like that sometimes. Go for a bit of a bent leg, but elegance in the spine. Bring that leg in. I think I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. But what I can't turn down is what's happening out there. Isn't that true? We can always turn down what's in our little world. And sometimes we need to make our world smaller to turn down the noise, and smaller. So let's make our world pretty small right now. Find a comfortable position. Let's just rest our hands over our knees. Let the chest expand with your breath. And through the yoga practice, we are practicing being calm under crisis. There could be crisis happening out there, ambulances going by, someone bitching and moaning in the next office, children that are unhappy. We're trying to be observant of that stuff, but not let it infect us. And little closing meditation today will be a two-word mantra. So a mantra, in its easiest way to understand it, for me, when it was explained to me, was that a mantra is a thought that protects the thinker. So let's think of 2 words that will serve us today. 2 words that you'd like to consume. 2 words you'd like to wear, be, inhabit, and lead with. You'll say 1 on the inhale and 1 on the exhale. more breaths in and exhale. Let that mantra, those 2 words, be the soundtrack for your life today. I'll share what mine were. Mine were all love. All love. I have people in my life that are celebrating today. I have dear friends that just got engaged today. And then I have a dear friend who's in heartache today. And we're here, we're there with our love. Sometimes there's a little bit of both, a little bit of hurt, a little bit of joy. But go for love today. Take the love that you have and increase it. The love that you have and tend it. The love that you have and spread it. And as you use that mantra to protect yourself, you also lead with it. I'm going to lead with all love today. And then again, sealing the practice, hands together. Maybe keep your hand of peace open today and drop your mantra in like a little locket. Namaste. And let's try to spread it. And for no reason at all, just to smile and enlighten someone else's world. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch up another time. Have an amazing day.